In this video, we will take up some practice questions on cubes and dice in non-verbal reasoning. Let's take the first question. A dice is thrown 4 times and its 4 different positions are given below. You have to find the number which is on the face opposite 6. You can study these 4 diagrams carefully and answer the question. Now when you look at the first and the second question, you can see that 2, 3 and 4, they are all adjacent to the face with the number 6. That means 4 is on the face which is opposite to 3. Now in the figure 4 we can see that 1 is adjacent to 2 and 4 and 6 is also adjacent to 2 and 4. That means 1 is going to be on the opposite side of 6. So my answer is option A, where 1 is the number which lies on the face opposite to the face showing 6. Now let's look at the second question. You should study the 4 positions of the dice and find the number which is opposite to 3. You could pause the video and answer the question. Now when you look at the first and the third, you would see that the numbers 6, 4 and 3 are adjacent to 5. And at the same time, you would see that 3 is adjacent to 5 and 4 is adjacent to 5. That means 3 would lie on this side, which is bang opposite to the face which has the number 4. That means the number opposite 3 is 4. And that's my answer, option C. Now let's look at the third question. Which number is opposite to 4? You could study the 4 diagrams and answer your question. Now as you can see in the first and the second diagram, we can see that 4, 3 and 1, they are all adjacent to the number 5. That means 1 is adjacent to 5 and 4 is also adjacent to 5, which means the face opposite to 4 is 1, because 4 is going to be on this side. So the answer is option A, where the face opposite 4 is 1. Now let's look at the question 4. Which number is on the face opposite 4? You could study the 4 positions carefully and answer the question. Now as you can see from your 2 figures, second and third, the numbers adjacent to 5 are 4, 6 and 1, which means that your 6 is going to be here, 1 is going to be here, and 4 is going to be below. That means the face opposite 4 is 1, which is the topmost position of the second diagram. So that's my answer, option A, the face opposite 4 is 1. Now let's look at the question 5. What should be the number opposite 3? You could pause the video and answer the question. Now as we can see in the 3 diagrams, the number adjacent to the face showing 3 are 1, 2, 5 and 4. So the only number which is left is 6. That means 6 is the number which is opposite to 3. And that's my answer, option B. Now let's look at the next question. What numbers occur at the bottom face in all the 3 positions of the same dice, as you can see in these 3 diagrams? You could pause the video and answer the question. So as you can see in all the 3 diagrams, the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 6, they are adjacent to the face which has a number 4. The only number left is 5. That means 5 is going to be on the face which is opposite to 4. Since all the 3 positions are 4 on the top, that means 5 is going to be on the bottom of the dice in all the 3 positions. So the number that occurs at the bottom face in the 3 positions of the same dice in the 3 diagrams is 5, 5, 5, which is option C. Now let's look at the question 7. Find the number of dots on the face opposite the face bearing 3 dots. You could study the 3 diagrams carefully and pause the video and answer the question. Now when you look at the first two figures, the faces showing the 3 dots and the 6 dots are adjacent to the faces showing 2 and 4 dots, which means now we have to find the number opposite to the face showing 3 dots, which is in the third one. Now as you can see, the face showing 2 dots has 6 and 4 and 3. So which means that this face would have 6 on, on this side, because it is adjacent to the face which is, which has 2 dots. That means the face which has 6 dots is going to be opposite to the face which has 3 dots, and that is option B. Now let's look at this question. How many dots lie opposite the 2 dots? You could pause the video and answer the question. Now when you look at the first two figures, the faces showing 4, 2, 1 and 5 dots are adjacent to the face showing 6 dots. So when you look at the third figure, the face showing 5 dots is adjacent to the face showing 4 dots, which means 5 appears opposite to the face which shows the 2 dots. That means this side is going to have 5 dots, because the face with 5 dots is adjacent to 6 dots, as you can see here, and 4 dots as well. That means this particular face, which is adjacent to 4 and 6 dots, is going to be opposite to the face with 2 dots. So that's my answer, option C. So that's all about few practice questions. In the upcoming videos, we'll go through many more. Thank you.